Title: The Real Matrix. Optionality as the real engine behind our choices. Flint West reporting. You know what everyone gets wrong about the Matrix? They think the Oracle is some mystical auntie stirring fate in a pot of cookies. Nah, the Oracle is a prediction engine. Neo, he is not the one because some prophecy said so. He is the one because he is the purest expression of something most people only feel in their chest and never learn to name: the hunger for optionality, freedom, room to move, power to act. That is the whole pinpoint position right there. Free will is freedom, is optionality. Everything else is special effects. Section 2. If you already know what I'm going to do. Neo comes in hot with the classic question: if you already know what I'm going to do I really have a choice? That is the line of a man still fighting the idea of being knowable. He wants to be unpredictable, untouchable. He wants to believe he is bigger than any model. And she hits him back with, "You have already made the choice. You are just here to understand why." Most people hear that and think, see, no free will. It is all scripted. Wrong. She is not telling him he is a puppet. She is telling him something way more uncomfortable. Your choices are already baked into who you are. And who you are is not random. Section 3. The Oracle's real power is that she knows your hierarchy. The Oracle is not reading tea leaves. She is reading you, not your words, not your vibe, your value hierarchy. She knows this much. You will suffer now for more options later. You will take pain today if it buys you room tomorrow. You will bind yourself temporarily to unlock greater mobility. You hate the 9 to 5, but you work it. You do not want to study, but you grind through it. You do not enjoy the debt, the sacrifice, the late nights, the frustration. So why do you do it? Because on some deep, non-negotiable level, you believe if I eat this pain now, I get more moves later. That belief is your operating system. Jobs, degrees, skills, networks. They are not random moves. They are leverage engines. You are not trying to outsmart fate. You are trying to stack options. The Oracle sees that. She does not need to know everything. She just needs to know that. Once she knows your hierarchy, meaning this person always moves toward more optionality, she can predict the shape of your choices perfectly. Section 4. You are just here to understand why. That line is the whole movie in one sentence. You have already made the choice means your nature made it. Your hierarchy, your algorithm, your triangulation system. You are just here to understand why means your job now is not to pretend you are random. It is to see the pattern that has been running you. That is why Know Thyself is on her kitchen wall. It is not decor. It is instruction. You are not here to fight the prediction. You are here to understand the predictor. You. Section 5. The ugly truth is that you are an algorithm. People hate that word. I am not an algorithm. I am a person. I am unique. I can choose anything. Yeah. Then why do your choices rhyme? Why do you date the same archetype in a different outfit? Why do you repeat the same money mistakes with fresh branding? Why do you keep ending up in the same emotional weather, different city? Because under all the noise, you are running a stable script. You observe the world. Score everything against your values. Choose the action that feels like it expands your future options the most. That scoring system is your algorithm. You want to call it soul, nature, essence? Fine. But operationally, it is a pattern generator that makes your life look suspiciously consistent. Neo does not want to be reduced to that, just like you do not. But refusing to be an algorithm does not make you less of one. It just makes you a blind one. Section 6. Triangulation. Change the coordinates. Change the life. Your outcomes are coordinates. Every relationship, every paycheck, every city, every morning you wake up and feel that familiar mix of hope and dread, that is a coordinate in your lived map. You do not get there by accident. You get there by repeated triangulation, from your beliefs about what is possible, from your values about what is important, from your fears about what is dangerous. Put those 3 points down, draw the lines, and boom. You land in the same quadrant of life over and over. Now here's the part most people never want to face. If you do not like your coordinates, you do not complain to the universe. You change the triangulation. That means upgrade your beliefs, meaning what you think is possible. Refine your values, meaning what you actually care about, not what you perform online. Rewrite your fears, meaning what you think will destroy you versus what will actually save you. Do that, and the algorithm changes. Change the algorithm, the oracle's prediction changes. Same world, same rules. Different you means different path. That is not fate. That is agency at the meta level. Section 7, Neo's arc, from rebellion to ownership. Let us run Neo's character arc through this lens. Phase 1, rebellion. I do not believe in fate. I do not like the idea I am not in control of my life. This is the teenager phase of consciousness. You feel the walls and think, if I scream at them loud enough, they will disappear. Neo wants freedom from control, freedom from structure, freedom from being understood better than he understands himself. He is not looking for self-knowledge. He is looking for escape. Phase 2, realization. You have already made the choice. You are just here to understand why. Now he starts to see. He is not being forced into anything. He is just being mirrored. The oracle does not tell him what to do. She shows him who he already is. The resistance begins to crumble. He sees that his reactions, his sacrifices, his willingness to risk himself, they are not random. They are consistent. Phase 3, mastery. By the time we hit revolutions, Neo does the most un-Neo thing you would expect from the freedom maximizer. He surrenders his life. No glory, no ego, just aligned necessity. From the outside, that looks like the opposite of optionality, the ultimate lock-in, death. But from inside his value hierarchy, it is perfect freedom, because his highest value is now so clear, so crystalline. Love, truth, the end of the war, that sacrificing every other option is the move that fully aligns with who he has become. He does not stop being an algorithm. He perfects it. Section 8, the real matrix. Everyone loves to meme the red pill, the green code, the sentient machines. Cute. But the real matrix? It is not the simulation outside you. It is the unexamined pattern inside you. The jobs you think you have to take, the relationships you think you deserve, the opportunities you auto-sabotage, the environments you keep drifting back to like gravity. That is the code. You want to be free? Stop fantasizing about dodging bullets in slow motion. Sit down with a notebook and start tracing your last 10 big decisions. Ask, what was I really optimizing for? What fear did I obey? What value did I protect? What future did I secretly choose at the expense of every other? Do that honestly, and you will meet your oracle. It is not a lady in a kitchen. It is the cold clarity of your own pattern. Section 9. Know thyself is not a slogan. It is a threat. That phrase on the oracle's wall? Know thyself. Everybody loves it on a t-shirt. Few people understand what it demands. To know thyself means accept that you are not infinite in practice. You are shaped. Admit that your life is the logical output of your internal settings. Stop blaming fate, systems, and simulations for coordinates you keep dialing in. Most people would rather believe in a hostile universe than a coherent self. Because if the matrix is the enemy, you get to stay the hero. If your own algorithm is the problem, now you have got work to do. Section 10. So what's the move? Here is the Flint West version of the oracle's message. Kid, you are not here to dodge my prediction. You are here to debug your code. You want more freedom? More power? More optionality? Then, step 1. Audit the algorithm. Look at your past choices like a mechanic, not a victim. Where did you trade short-term comfort for long-term options? Where did you do the opposite and trap yourself? Step 2. Upgrade the values. If everything you do points toward more options later, ask yourself, more options for what? For comfort? For status? For impact? For love? Get honest. Precision here is power. Step 3. Rescript the fears. A lot of people are not maximizing optionality. They are maximizing the feeling of safety. Those are not the same game. Change what you fear and you change what you choose. Step 4. Accept your predictability. You cannot master what you refuse to admit. Stop insisting you are pure chaos. You are patterned. Good. Patterns can be trained. Step 5. Spend optionality with intent. At the end of the road, highest level freedom does not mean hoarding infinite options. It means being so clear on your hierarchy that you can spend every last option on the right move. That is what Neo does. You are not less human because you are predictable. You are more dangerous once you understand why. The oracle is not your enemy. Prediction is not your prison. The prison is pretending you are not running on a script. The power move is this. Read the script, rewrite the script, then live it so hard the machines cannot tell if you are fated or just finally awake. Welcome to the real matrix. Optionality as the engine, self-knowledge as the key, you as the programmer. Flint West signing off.